Hi, everybody. It's Thursday night, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We even got some Canadians in here, believe it or not. Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock. It's great to see everybody. Just want to say a quick thank you and a shout out to my buddy, your pal, everybody's favorite great big monster ginger, Eli.
Only half ginger. Thank you very much.
The ginger bearded one.
Thank you.
And Eli did a phenomenal job last week. Appreciate him jumping in, doing that, so I could be over at the church handing out diabetes to little kids. And so that was a lot of fun. Anyway, we do thank you guys for coming in tonight. I want to just quickly kind of say hi to some people.
Hi.
Hi, people. And hashtag not sponsored, but sponsor. Thank you to Dance, Steel, and Farm Supply. Eli and I wearing their hats. That's kind of a thing we're doing.
So, looks like we got Dana, Randy, Chris, Gordon, Matt. Let's see.
Matthew,
yep. Up here. Kelly.
Yep.
And Bill Corey.
Bill Corey.
What's happening, everybody?
Hail, hail, the gang's all here. We're getting the fire warmed up. We started a little bit later. Free diabetes for everybody.
By the handful.
By the handful. All right. Kind of gauge that down a little bit. So we are back on the old gate project. Some have kind of made fun.
No more railroad spike hooks.
Live gate. Yeah, like Watergate or all the other gates. You are involved in live gate. Abigail Roush, Jeff Killian. And got everybody joining in here, so that's good.
Hey, you can see the railroad spike from last week up there.
What's that?
The railroad spike from last week.
Yeah, it's right here.
Hanging up, doing its job.
Yeah.
Holding my apron.
Good job, buddy.
Good job.
Good job.
That was a good job.
Holding Eli's apron up there.
Yeah.
Because it won't hold itself.
That's true.
Won't hold itself. So what we're going to do tonight, a couple different things. We're back on the gate project. So I think what we're going to do, I went ahead and made the top part of some of the styles. Eli, you want to go over to the board?
Board cam, absolutely.
We've already made this end style. And so we're going to work on these first three right here. And what we're doing is we're going to put a twist, double twist in this one, single twist, and then double twist. I have already, and what I've done is kind of laid them out. This one is that one for the middle twist, and what I've done is put center punch marks so I know approximately how long I want this twist to be. And then on the others, I have put punch marks on the edges in a couple different places here. So these are the double twisted ones here, and this is the single twist here. Some of you may also notice that I have already done the tenon on these particular pieces. And if you will notice, this is not a tenon done with a tenoning die or a monkey tool or any of those other fun things. I figured if everybody else can cheat, so can I. So I did it with the bandsaw. Now, I do have, thankfully, the tool everybody has been talking about, and I have wanted for some time. It is on its way. So when we get down to the other end and finishing up these other tenons, the guillotine tool, and I've actually got the stuff over here to make the monkey tool to finish those off, a square monkey tool. That's what we'll do. If we get these twists done here fairly shortly, I think what I'm probably going to do is go ahead and punch and drift a few more holes in the rails, the top and the bottom rail. So that's the plan. That's the plan for today. So what's going on with everybody? Very stylish, Chris says.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very
I
stylish
do
on
my
the
best.
hats, I'm guessing. Definitely not on.
Definitely talking about the hook over there.
Oh, the hook?
Maybe. I don't know.
You like the hook? You see the hook, right? Yeah.
Ah.
All right. So what do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
I
We
say
get a
I'm
little
hungry.
forging. I'm hungry too.
We, as you saw, I was chowing down on a snack before we started this. Both of us have been snacking. Blacksmithing requires a lot of energy. Mail call.
Mail call.
Sing it.
Mail call. Mail call. Mail call.
Maybe Eli's beard. No one will never know. Well, thank you.
As some of you guys have, I've already seen this happen.
Beard.
What are you jabbering about?
I'm talking to Chris.
Oh, hi, Chris.
He said maybe he's talking about my beard, about being very stylish. And I agreed. And
We just received.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. And some stickers.
Right there?
Oh, hang on. There you go.
Yeah?
You can kind of tell.
Hanson and his beautiful bride sent us some stickers from Ivy's Forge and Homestead.
Hey-o.
So we've got stickers. And this wonderful little message here. Dear Troy, thank you for following our YouTube journey and being an awesome YouTube friend and our blacksmith community. Keep up the great work with the live shows and teaching others. Hope this letter and stickers find you safe and in a timely manner. Greatest regards.
Go ahead and throw those back up in front
What's
of
that?
the camera. Throw those back up in front of the camera a little bit. I had to switch the lighting settings real quick. There we go. That looks a little. Come over this way. Come closer. Come up. Up. And closer. A little bit closer. Oh, looky there. Beautiful.
B-E-A.
In focus and everything.
Beautiful. All right.
On the wall of blacksmiths.
So.
And posters by Hans.
Just so you know. And wallpaper by Hans. Just so you know. We will be sending out your stickers tomorrow. So I'm going to put both of these up here right side by side.
Beautiful.
And there you go.
Ta-da.
If you guys have stickers and want to send us stickers, please, by all means, send us stickers. Gotta send us some stickers. And we'll send you some. All right.
Even trade. Stickers for some stickers.
Make trade.
We make trade. That's a movie reference.
Yeah, we need to go from this side, don't we? Rolling right on top of one piece there. There we go. All right. One of the things I really like about this forge is the ability to be able to put long pieces in there. All right. So that's probably going to take a little bit of time to heat up. Set these other two over here and see if there's any news to catch up on. Randy, we'll see you in just a minute.
Anybody got any fun stuff to talk about?
Do I have fun stuff to talk about?
Or anybody?
Anybody? Yeah.
We got business cards now. We're officially.
Yeah.
We're kind of like a business.
You want to go snatch them things too?
Sure. You want me to do it or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
BRB.
We're going to switch over here in just a second. So I'm going to show you something else that's going on in here in the shop. So when Eli gets back, we'll chat some more. Huh?
Welcome to the belly camp. So, welcome back. Look at there. Official.
The heat up.
The Bar Run Forge business card. Complete with all of our social information, logo, and reminding you to come check out the live streams on Thursday. Looky there. What's happening, Henry? It's going great. Life is good. What were you saying? We had other stuff?
Do what?
You said something else.
Yeah, can you go over to the Vice Cam?
Vice cam.
Yep. Right there.
Door. We got a door.
We got a door. This is excitement in here.
It is a very big, exciting thing.
It is. It's actually very exciting to us because that has been a sliding, rickety old barn door for a very long time and very kind of drafty and hard to deal with. So I'm excited it's there. And it's secure and all that kind of fun stuff. So
Looks less like a...
makes me happy.
Less like a barn and more like a shop.
Yes. And here recently, we located another door.
A big door.
A big door.
Howdy, Mule Kick.
A big industrial door to be able to put on the front of the shop. So all those things are very exciting. I'm excited.
Tonight's special guest, the doors.
What'd you say?
I said tonight's special guest, the doors.
Yes. Oh, I see Henry. Henry came in.
Yeah. Henry, Mule Kick.
Mule Kick. A little hotter right there.
Matt said he almost got him and 6 other people fired yesterday.
Did what?
Matt said he and 6 other people almost got fired yesterday.
Oh. Talking out of turn?
I don't know. Is there an interesting and fun story to that? Easy there.
Yeah.
You get a little toasty?
A little bit. I think we're good.
Easy. I think I was just attacked. I'm not the only one here that struggles with fire maintenance.
Got the oh, there's beeswax on there.
What do you say? You got what?
Beeswax.
No, before that.
I don't know.
Oh.
All right.
Time for some turning.
To everything. Turn, turn.
Turn, baby, turn. And just like that, we're not monetized. Good thing we never were.
That's right.
Henry, we are not brothers. That's my papa.
We are relation.
We are relation. That's my papa. That was a perfect time for you're my boy, Blue. Missed reference. Tonight's all about movie references. I'm sure we won't see any of that from you guys tonight. This squad's pretty good about movie references.
Yeah, they are.
They catch on to them and know them very well. He said he didn't get fired, unfortunately. Tonight's forging is also brought to you by Purple Heat. Do you blacksmith in Ohio? Try Purple Heat. It's exclusive. The Bar Run Forge brand.
Yes.
If you come forge with us, you can try Purple Heat too. Doug Thomas, what's happening?
DT.
The infamous, the notorious DT.
All right. Other than maybe a little filing on some slightly burnt up sections of steel. There we go.
Booyah.
One twist.
Beautiful.
Well, let's not go that far. Let's see if we can screw another piece up.
We will definitely be praying for that, Dana. Hope that goes good. Gordon said they're back locked down in the UK.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, so what I think I'm going to do on this round is not crank it up near as much on the airflow. Let it soak.
Soak. Soaking in fire. It's kind of like Forged in Fire. I like the off-brand.
Well, we're off, that's for sure.
The Blacksmith TV show for you. Soaked in Fire.
All right, what's everybody up to? Saying hi to Doug Thomas. Any way to zoom the Vice Cam? Well, there is,
It's
but
already
it'll
already
go
pretty zoomed.
kind of crazy digitized, pixelated. It's actually the same camera that's, if you want to switch to the Anvil stuff,
Yeah.
it's the same camera here.
Yeah.
And it was the same camera looking over at it's the same camera. We don't have an extra camera just on the,
Right.
yeah.
That
And we've
one
kind of
is
zoomed it in as best we can.
It's in the works.
We're working on it, Matt.
Oop.
We're working on it, buddy.
Hi, Mom.
Oh.
You always got to get the shout out into your mom.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. He says.
You just call me a she.
I almost did.
I'm live.
Yeah. I'm trying not to be impatient with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, Randy, it's not that bad right now, but when we tried to zoom it in close up to the vise, it gets really, really distorted. So eventually the hope is to get one that's kind of over here, pointed at the vise. So anytime that there's vise work done, that we can do an actual vise camera. One, to give you guys a better angle of the vise, and two, just as an added deal. My hope is there's actually a machine that will do like rotating and twisting, and to get one of those set up. Close. But yeah, get one of those that has a motorized camera push to it, so wherever I want to point, you know, if I want to focus on him at the anvil, or I can rotate it and focus it over to the vise. So stuff takes time and money and learning how to do stuff. So once all that becomes available, then hopefully we'll be seeing some new, fun, exciting camera stuff.
So with that, segue. With that being said, if anyone has interest, there is a way to help support the channel. You can actually send us what's called a tip. Streamlabs has a way that even a small channel like ourselves, which is kind of cool, a small channel like ourselves can receive funds from you guys. And that is a thing called tips. It's actually down below in the description. Eli should be able to either point you that way, or you can look in the description and make that. The only way it is currently set up, I think, is through PayPal, if I'm not mistaken. So if you have a PayPal account, or I think there may be another way to do that as well. But Streamlabs Tips allows you to make a donation towards the channel. We've got several things right now that we're really hoping to do, a couple that we're planning on doing immediately. The door was one of those. We want to, I hate to say this way, I'm not Roy. I don't thrive off of having snow blowing in on top of me while I'm forging.
And I'm glad I'm not in that situation either.
Yeah. So we want to be comfortable. I want to be in here all winter long in short sleeves. This is the way I want to forge. So putting the door in, having it sealed up, having our other big door put in the front, that's the types of things we're looking forward to doing. So, if you feel like you want to help out with something like that so we can present to you guys,
would greatly appreciate
Eli, explain Streamlabs, if you don't mind.
What part? Like the
tips
on it, or
Matt says, what is Streamlabs?
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that. So Streamlabs is the live streaming software that we use. Basically, it's a dashboard that explains and kind of, here's a fun word for you, coagulates all of the different parts and working mechanisms inside of a live stream. So where we've kind of upgraded from where we were just doing off of the iPad, that's a single streaming device. We are now using a computer with multiple cameras, multiple audio devices, and things like that. So that, again, takes all that, puts it together, and then produces the stream. That's how you can see me up in the little box here, but also see him over there, wherever he's going. And then controlling the cameras and different things like that. So far, it's the best one we've seen as far as what we can use for the live stream. The software is relatively easy to use. It only took some small things to learn as far as getting the settings right and things like that. But it does all the broadcasting for YouTube if you did a Facebook live stream or any type of live stream.
Yeah, put that back in. Yeah, I think I might put it back in.
Not warm enough?
Well, just one section that's not warm.
Gotcha.
Where it needs to be.
Yes. Dana, that's terrible. I hate to hear that. Did you try Streamlabs on a laptop once, and you said you had issues with it as well? Dad?
No, I tried it on, I think I tried it on the iPad.
Yeah.
And I tried it on the iMac, or the Mac Mini, I think. Maybe not.
Well, we had it before the computer we're using now. We're using the free version, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the one we're using right now is a completely free version.
Not the premium.
Yeah. With the premium, you get a little extra stuff that they allow on the software, which is nice. But for right now, both of us have agreed this Streamlabs software does fantastic for us in the free version to handle everything we want it to. The biggest thing where we have so many different input devices, like he said, the Mac Mini that we were using was just not able to do it. So if you are looking to upgrade your stuff, I would definitely recommend getting a computer that has a good GPU as well as a CPU. The biggest thing there is just having enough to process both sets of data input, so your video stuff and your audio stuff, along with streaming. Today's Tech Talk.
TikTok.
Kind of like a TED Talk, but with Eli.
TikTok. At least it's not like TikTok.
It is not TikTok. Although I will say, I checked out TikTok the other day and looked on like the hashtag blacksmithing. There's some pretty interesting blacksmithing stuff going on TikTok.
Ah.
There's a lot of guys that do just kind of like little short, quick clips. Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot of knife makers because they're mostly guys my age. But, yeah, there's a lot of interest in blacksmithing on TikTok as well. I started to look into that to see if that's something we can start making little short videos on there just to get the name out there and also just get blacksmithing out there, right?
So what I'm doing right now, I've got 2 marks, and I'm trying to get the heat in between the 2 marks so that I can put it in the vise at an exact point. Do the twist. Not do the twist, but twist the material. You know I ain't doing the twist. Not a dancer. And my attempt is to make sure that they're pretty uniform.
So there is the links to the website if you want to do the tip. That's the first link that says Streamlabs in it. The second one is our new website. Check it out in probably the next week or so because we had my amazingly cool, awesome sister come over and help us get some pictures and things like that.
Wait, I thought Abby came.
Yeah.
Love you, Abby.
But, yeah, so she did some awesome photography work. She's amazing at that stuff. So we're going to have some pictures of our actual forge, him and I working, just some new production stuff. Again, all about it to make better content for you guys and make us look a little better as well. Mom, to answer your question, yes, you can put as many items that will fit in the fire. The big thing is just making sure to watch the temperature that your piece is, as I struggle with sometimes and melt my projects.
If not, you could end up burning things up or have an issue with it, and therefore too many irons in the fire, which is where that phrase comes from, is if you don't watch over that, you could mess up the iron that's in the fire. If you put too many in, you've got too many irons in the fire.
Who'd I see? Sprinkled Donut and Holler.
James.
Howdy. Abby said, that's me. Man, we're going to start having to put like credits at the end of these live streams to give credit for everybody on. Yeah. And get some rolling credits for other people now. Look how much we've grown. Used to be a one-man operation. There's Tech. Abby said, K-Dad. Good morning, Mr. Tech. How is the Down Under? Come on, baby. Do the twist. Is it toasty?
That's a little warm.
I saw smoke come off your glove.
I ain't scared.
As he fries the nerves in his hand.
Nerves are for sissies.
Nerve endings are for... Hashtag. As always, be sure to hit the like button if you have not already. Smack the like button, as the other Australian likes to say. Smoosh it. Whatever. As long as you touch it, that'd be fine. Yes, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies, tell anybody. Tell them to come watch us, hang out with us. We definitely appreciate all the support. Like I said, go check out the website. In 2 weeks, we'll be doing our first demo. So that's exciting.
Demo sale.
Yeah. Yeah, we will be doing a demo and selling for the first time officially. As you see with our business cards, we are slightly official. Working on the gate project. We're making a gate for the house, or he's making a gate. I'm moderating. Making a gate for the house that's a little bit sturdier than the one that we have now, because one of us has a large dog that likes to plow through them. In case you haven't noticed, it's me. I have a roughly 80-pound German Shepherd mix that apparently trucked, obliterated, any other adjectives? Smashed the gate we have currently, so it's high time to replace it with something a little more sturdy. Yes, it'll be a latched gate for the dining room into the kitchen.
Was that?
The dining room kitchen area?
Yeah. Yep.
And then eventually, second one will go to the downstairs.
That is correct. Due to the sometimes presence of a wild 2-year-old human.
Yeah, wild 2-year-old mixed with some wild 2 to 3-year-old dogs. It's a great time in the Roush household. Side note, pray for Michelle. Yeah, we need to put a picture up of the puppers so everybody can meet Barney in August.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever shown them. The Roush dogs. And little Odie. Abby has a questionable breed tiny dog. Possibly a Basenji, we think.
Mixed with a corgi?
Maybe. Or some other type of dog, but...
A Bacorgi?
A Bacorgi. He's a cute little turd.
Emphasis on the turd. All right.
Odie's not a fan of anybody that he doesn't know. Barney's not a fan of everybody leaving.
Yes.
And August is a fan of shoes and feet.
Feet.
Yeah, so we know how to pick them here.
And with August around, you get a free proctology exam every time you enter the house, so it's good.
Yeah, August, to describe August is he doesn't understand personal space. He slightly has a foot fetish. What I mean by that is he will, as soon as you come in the house, he's gotten a lot better at it. When I first picked him up and adopted him from the shelter, he was a wild child. Still is a wild child, but a lot less wild child than what he was. He would basically run up to you, sniff you for about half a second, and then immediately your foot was a target. Don't know why, but he always just enjoyed going for the feet. So, he is my favorite 80-pound goofball.
I think we're going to be okay on that other piece. Little round file, chainsaw file, will be able to clean that up.
Yeah. Is it kind of roughed up, or does it look fine?
No. Just got a little scale.
Oh, yeah, that's nothing.
So, I think we'll be able to clean it up.
Yeah.
Maybe even take it to the wire wheel.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Oh, Odie, there actually, yes and no, to answer your question, Matt. So Odie, I came up with the name Odie because when Abby and I were living with my mom and stepdad, they have a probably, 11, 12-year-old cat named Lily. She's a little on the heftier side. and she very much resembled a Garfield. The love me, feed me, never leave me mentality, and does not like dogs. And we happened to find on the street, well, one of our friends found on the street, little Odie, and we ended up adopting him and bringing him into the house, and it was a very Garfield and Odie-esque story between the two, the dog and the cat. So that's how the name Odie came about. And then August came into the picture for a brief time, and all of a sudden Garfield and Odie became best friends. The enemy of my enemy is now my friend mentality happened very quickly.
I like that.
Yeah. Lily came around the corner one day because she saw another dog coming in and felt like she had to assert her dominance, until she realized that the dog had about 50 to 60 pounds on her, and she can't take him. So, which is, it's crazy because August is just a big old lovable goofball. He wouldn't hurt anybody, but yeah, there's no 12-pound cat taking on 80-pound dog.
Barney, on the other hand, bless his heart.
Yeah, bless his heart. Barney is a nervous wreck about 90% of the time, unless he is napping on Michelle. That's his special place. Wouldn't you say, Dad?
Yes.
That's his safe spot.
Nope.
Not happening?
Not quite to my spot. Not quite to the spot.
Kelly said Papaws don't know anything about that.
Not quite to the spot. It was about 1.5 inches shy of my mark, which, again, I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
So it may just take some kind of going back and forth and keeping the heat going. And me going back and forth. Standing over an extremely hot fire.
Yeah.
The section that I'm heating up is approximately 7 inches. So from point to point is about 7 inches to heat up to twist. So I want to keep those very similar in space.
Hello, Wayne. Also
Wayne
appreciate,
Heights.
Yep. Appreciate the follow on Instagram, I believe.
Yeah.
Always
Appreciate everybody following on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things I like about that, and again, I'm not the social media juggernaut.
That's me.
I like that it doesn't do us anything, I mean, other than just having followers. There's no monetization or anything like that, so it's just great to have everybody in there, show those brief things to go out.
Yep. Just a reminder, it's kind of let you in on what's going on here around the farm and the forge and the family, and also good to be able to keep up with everybody and see what's going on with everybody else's stuff as well. Can't say that I have, Gordon.
Pranked our pets. I don't know.
Have you ever pranked any of your pets? I tried the blanket thing where you hold the blanket above the door
And you kind of disappear.
Yeah, you show the dog like, "Hey, I'm still here," and they're kind of like, "What's going on?" And then you drop it and look around. But August doesn't have enough of attention span to care.
No, it just like, okay.
He's like, "Oh, he's gone. Oh, you're behind the door." Cool.
Barney would probably just fall into a heap.
You just keel.
Yeah.
Where
did he go?
Yeah. Barney has a tendency, if he knows that all of us are leaving, he'll go stand by the door and shake. Because he knows we're about to leave and he can't stand it. He has very, very bad separation anxiety. Sure, Dana, that'd be cool. Anvil stickers?
Yeah.
Any stickers. I'm a sticker fanatic, man. Going through college, I always would get stickers from places I visited. That's one of my favorite things. Like when we went out to out west and Tetons and other places out west, I'm all about getting stickers from places that I've been. I think those are neat.
All right, well, there's one mark, and I completely missed it. I know. This should be a whole lot easier than what it is. But you tuned into me. I didn't tune into you. You guys are the best.
Absolutely. No, that's no big deal at all, man. We appreciate any type of, honestly, just being there support is awesome. You know, we always talk about you guys in the comment section, just the community, I think, aspect of everything is cool. Just checking up on people and keeping track of everybody. It's very neat. Everything's neat tonight.
So what I'm trying to do is get that specific heat in between those two dots and not burn it up, essentially, is what I'm trying to do. So it may take some effort.
There you go. Jeff said he picked up a monkey wrench at an auction for $1.
Excellent.
Works.
Yeah,
welded up and made a.
You know, I picked up a couple of those.
Yeah.
2 or 3 of those at a sale not too long ago, and they were in such good shape that they're getting hard to come by, and I just got to the point where I couldn't bring myself to welding something to it, you know?
Yeah. What's happening, Rob?
Hey, Rob.
How we looking?
Getting there.
Not there yet.
Got to go a little bit further this way. Get some heat over here.
Those little slots on the side are pretty awesome. Those little slots on the side
yeah.
make it awesome.
Yeah.
My eyes are getting sleepy. We did another pulled pork this past week, which was fantastic. Probably, I dare say, my best pulled pork ever.
It was
The rest of the family can attest to it.
Yeah, for me, here we're getting food talk. It's good.
Yeah.
Good. For me,
and I'm hungry.
If you don't need to put sauce on it, there you go. Now, if you choose to put sauce on it, even though it's good, that's fine. But if you don't need to put sauce on it,
that's when you know.
Yep.
That's when you know.
That's when you know. I don't even know what that means, man.
Hey, that's when you know. Oh, and Abby and I. So when Abby came up to visit this week, both of us are the size we are because of our love and creation with food. So I came home after work and received a text that they were making grilled cheese. I said, that's not good enough. So I said, I have pulled pork in the fridge. Meat makes the meal. I want pulled pork. And then I had an idea. I said, wait a second. Grilled cheese is okay. Pulled pork is okay. In Spanish, porque no las dos? Why not both? So we put them together, and grilled cheese for the bread, pulled pork, a little bit of barbecue sauce in between. Yeah, what about that sandwich? What about that sandwich?
Yeah.
What about that sandwich?
What about that sandwich?
That was fantastic.
Yeah, and I saw Matthew posted about a vinegar sauce. I love the fact that there are all those different kinds of barbecue sauce. One of those, vinegar-based sauce is more, like a Carolina, a little bit thinner. But man, that is good stuff. I went to a pig picking at a family in North Carolina near Mount Airy, Andy Griffith's hometown.
Oh, see you, Gordon.
And bye, Gordon. But anyway, they put their barbecue sauce, they put coleslaw on everything anyway. So they went ahead and barbecued their coleslaw. Wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
Barbecued coleslaw, eh?
Yeah. It was good. All right, I think I'm there.
All right, to the vice. But along this topic, I took a little bit of an inspiration from, there's a place in Moorhead, Kentucky. If you're ever in Moorhead, Kentucky, again, not sponsored, not monetized, but if you're ever in Moorhead, Kentucky, and Dad can attest to this as well, there's a place right off, there's a lake in Moorhead called Cave Run Lake. Right off the lake bypass, there's a place called Pop's Barbecue. Pop's Barbecue, hands down, one of the best barbecue joints there is. Place is phenomenal. But they have this thing called pork ranch fries. And they're life-changing.
We got it.
A little bendy and twisty.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree, though? Pops? Pretty solid.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I thought you were asking me. Wouldn't you agree, Pops?
Wouldn't you agree, Pops? Pops is good. Yeah, that was the usual, hey, parents are coming to visit you in college. Where are we eating?
Pops.
You didn't have to ask. It was, we're going to Pops or Cookout.
Pops or Cookout.
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Cookout.
Yeah, if there's a Cookout near you, go visit your local Cookout today. Again, not sponsored, just fans.
Yes.
Cookout is, I'm pretty sure, what made me sustain through college. It was my food for college. Cookout, you can get a Cookout tray. A Cookout tray is one of the greatest things invented for the college kid. So you can get a Cookout tray with an entree, usually a burger or a couple quesadillas is your entree. And then, or chicken fingers or something along those lines. And then for your two sides, you can get fries or onion rings or, some type of side. Or you can get another quesadilla and another quesadilla. It's $5 with a drink. It's fantastic. Cookout milkshakes. Basically just cups of ice cream. Fantastic ice cream. Oh, and the white cheddar cheese bites. Would highly recommend the white cheddar cheese bites. Very good. But yeah, go check out your local Cookout. If you're near a Cookout. If not, they're usually down south. Take a trip down south.
Go to a college town.
Go to a college town. Find a Cookout. Try the white cheddar cheese bites. Get the Cookout tray. Try a milkshake. You won't regret it. You'll thank me later. Just a little pro tip advice from Eli tonight. The pro tip being on eating.
Being a professional eater.
Yeah, I wouldn't claim to be a professional eater, but I definitely pride myself in eating. I feel like I've been the one running the conversation tonight.
Yeah, you have.
Well, you got me on food.
Text says, makes sense. Cabbage cooks up. Yeah, cabbage cooks up nice.
Feed keeps kicking out.
But it ended up, it was kind of like it wasn't cooked all that much. was just enough to kind of soak in that vinegar barbecue sauce, mostly.
Yeah.
That was the main purpose. But man, it was good.
Yeah, keep me updated because it kicked out on our end for a second too. I don't know if we just had some Wi-Fi issues or what the deal is, but it looks like it's still running. Maybe just some connection problems. It's been a long day. There you go.
Yeah, Tech, I appreciate that tip, and I'm going to actually get a make a twisting wrench just like John Switzer did with the kind of S in it. That's what I really want to do. And to be honest with you, the only reason why I don't do that is because I'll lose my place in my count of the twists.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's why I don't reset kind of. I could probably do that when I'm kind of not thinking doing this. But, yeah, slaw burgers, man. Those Carolina burgers are good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Lexington, North Carolina, there's a barbecue joint there. What is it called? Honey Monk? Something like that. I don't know. Rated the #1 barbecue joint in North Carolina. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah?
Yep. Definitely glad I stopped in.
Definitely. Highly recommended by Rain Man, huh?
Had some good places in Kansas City. Got some good Kansas City barbecue. Pops. Always a personal fan of the Pops barbecue in Moorhead. Got any special barbecue places, Dad?
Barbecue places?
Yeah,
around
the country.
If you're in Springfield, Illinois, I know that doesn't sound like barbecue country, but there is a famous Dave's there in Springfield, Illinois, that is really good. And there were a lot of places, like I said, there were a lot of places in North Carolina that were pretty good. There's a place down not too far from us called Pickles and Bones in near Milford, Ohio, and it's pretty good. I'll go there. I'm not a huge fan of the kind of chain barbecue places like a City Barbecue or something like that.
Yeah.
But there are some good ones out there. Famous Dave's is one of those. And it's not a big chain, but Famous Dave's are out there. And they get pretty much everything you could, every style. The others, not too far from here, Werner's in Jeffersonville, Ohio. WERNER''S. Werner's. And I think you can even order online.
Wow.
Yeah. Ship to you their stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. I will say,
before you say anything, Wayne, you are exactly right. The mom and pops places, like Pops,
yes,
they're the best.
Fantastic.
Hands down.
I lost what I was going to say.
What?
I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry, buddy.
You're good. I lost it. I knew it, and then I lost it. Mark's Feed Store, Louisville, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I've heard a lot about it.
Have you eaten there yet?
Yes.
Or did you eat the one in E-Town? Or did you eat in Louisville?
Louisville.
Okay.
We were there for a conference.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark's Feed Store, solid. Not just their barbecue, everything there. The actual restaurant is an old feed store in Louisville that they converted into a restaurant. Thus, Mark's Feed Store, absolutely. Yeah. Buttermilk pie. If you've never had homemade buttermilk pie, it will change your life. Abby, right as soon as I said it, buttermilk pie, man. Absolutely.
Buttermilk pie.
That's buttermilk pie is it's a game changer. Absolute life changer.
Okay, we're getting close on this one.
Man, y'all got me on the barbecue talk.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. City Barbecue. The one thing City Barbecue has good is they seasonally have it down south is Cheerwine soda, and they make a barbecue sauce out of it. So it's got a little bit of a hint of cherry to it.
Which reminds me,
Hey,
you brought me some Ale 8 barbecue sauce.
I did.
Wow. I'm a big Ale 8 fan to begin with, but yeah. Wayne says change your life and your sugar levels.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir?
Because you probably eat the whole pie.
Where's my mark? Okay. Okay. Let's turn that off for a second. There we go. Now I'm trying to make the corrections, as some of you guys know, on the diagonal, so that you don't crush your twist. Again, like I said, most of the stuff you guys already know, but it's where I'm at right now. What's up?
Just a couple comments saying that when you switch cameras, the feed seems to buffer for a second.
Huh.
I will have to look into that. Call some tech support. Eli. Eli is our standing tech support guy. Rob said, Troy, you get quiet when you're focused.
Yeah. What that tells you is I don't focus very often.
Not good multitasker.
I don't focus very often. No, not that I'm not a good multitasker. I just don't focus very often.
It's a rarity.
Hey, you know, as long as Eli is there to keep the chat rolling, nobody wants to listen to me.
You said that so sadly.
Huh?
No one wants to listen to me.
Oh, bother.
Tech made a pun.
Yeah.
He said if I'm holding something for someone, that's tech support.
Tech support.
Tech wins comment of the night.
Oh, boy. That was
beautiful.
Just painful.
Fantastic. Push it.
Right. Push it real good. Demonetized. Wait a minute. We're not monetized. Where's my Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, buddy.
Speaking of the food talk, do we know what's for supper?
Yeah.
Hey, that was my move.
What?
I did that bottle toss last stream.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't
that's
take
right.
that away.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's the Bar Unforged signature
The
7
old
o'clock.
bottle toss.
It's
Bar
the-
Run Forge bottle
It's
toss.
the 7 o'clock stretch. But bottle toss.
Well,
I feel left out.
if you were, if you grew up and you didn't hold a flashlight for your daddy, did you really ever grow up?
You're probably a lot more mentally stable than I am.
What's that?
I said you're probably a lot more mentally stable than I am.
That is true. That is true.
And probably the same goes for you with that ball.
Yep. Yep. Wow.
2 for 1. Yeah, you're holding the flashlight and it's the here. Here. No, look where I'm pointing. Here.
The one that always gets me is like,
Just
if
give
this
it
is
to
where you're supposed to hold it, and the beam of the flashlight's there, and all of a sudden it just starts
Drifting.
drifting away.
Here.
Son.
Yeah.
Drift, drifting away. Son.
Stop. Just give it
Here.
to me. Just give it to me. Go do something. Just give it to me. Go find me a 10mm socket.
All right, Tech. Good to see you, man. Always appreciate you, brother. You're a great
Absolutely.
supporter. Just remember what they say. If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter. Hey, guess what I did?
I was gonna say, you're gonna show off your tree?
Well, it's not done yet, but I want to go ahead and just show it.
Rob Huff.
Rob Huff? I made a tree. It's not done yet. I still got to kind of put the limbs where they need to go. This is going to be for a display item for some of our stuff at the shows. And but
Probably
anyway,
Christmas ornaments.
huh?
Probably Christmas ornaments.
Yeah. But there it is. That's my tree.
That's my tree.
There's my tree. It's my boat.
Lieutenant Dan. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no tree.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Night, Doug.
DT, see you, man. Take care.
That scene looked like you were swimming.
Yeah.
You weren't in water.
So I get to watch the live stream up here on the TV, and it's got the delay on it, so and no sound. So basically, all I see was me holding the tree and then going like this.
He was out here just like a doggy paddle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, I think we're getting close.
Cool.
As I don't lose my marks. In case you're wondering, we are using for the styles, the up and down part, 5/8 square mild. So just in case anybody was wondering. All right, here we go.
One.
We did it.
Two. Welcome back, Chris. Glad to have you.
Hey, buddy.
Sneaking away from
Glad
the
to
kids.
have him as always.
He said sneaking away from the kids.
I get it. Oh, wait. Sorry, buddy.
You invited me to come back and live with you.
That's
I
true.
don't want to hear it.
That is true.
Yeah, the weekend trip to say, hey, you want to come help me out with this live stream thing and teach me some tech stuff? Yeah, sure, Dad. I don't care. Hey, you want to move back to Ohio? Yeah, sure.
Hey, you want to take up blacksmithing?
Yeah. No, we are not sponsored by Steel. That is, actually, if you see it sometimes in videos or streams, it is a light.
It's actually a light for a mattress brand.
Yeah. When I used to work at a furniture store, they were getting ready to toss that light. I said, hey, I bet Dad can make a cool sign
I know, a
out of that."
cheapskate.
Yeah. Wasn't going to say it, but say, why not make a little sign out of that? And you found the Steel sign somewhere, didn't you?
Yeah, I was at an auction, and they were a steel dealer. And I said, how about a bid on that?
I'd be taking those.
I'm using that.
So that's the story of the Steel sign. No. We still have a lot of candy left at the house. Quite a lot. Anson, what's happening?
Hey, buddy.
You're up on the board now.
You're on the board, man. You are on the board.
Double stickered.
All right. Close enough for jazz. All right, so let's do a little something here. How about it?
Something.
Let me cool that down a bit first. Oh, the steam is so good for my skin. That was
Like a blacksmith sauna.
Yeah, like a sauna. All right, so let's kind of get an idea of what's going on here. Ba-ding. Try to put some of this together. Kind of give you a preview. Maybe we'll put it over here by the...
You need another hand?
I don't think so yet.
Fine, I wasn't offering.
Fine.
Fine. I'll do it myself. That was a Thanos reference. It's always a good night when you can get a Thanos reference.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless
Is
it's
it?
a bad Thanos reference.
Is it?
You're right. Well, I mean, in the end. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Haven't seen Endgame.
It's only been out for a year now.
What did I do? Get the
What
wrong
did you
one.
do?
Aha!
What happened?
I scanned the wrong end.
Oh.
Okay, so we got the first rail on, and then we put a double in. And we watch that fall to the ground. And we put single in and watch that fall over. Yeah, I think we need another set of hands. Wow. Where would be our best viewing of this, Eli? Slide her out just a little bit. Oh, okay. All right. There we go. Yeah. Okay. You may return. Okay. I think I got it from here. There we go. That's kind of where we're headed. You can get an idea of that? What do you think?
Yeah. Looks
Yeah.
fine.
So the double the side rail or side style number 1 with a double twist, style number 2 with a single twist, and style number 3 with the double twist. So the next one again will be alternating back and forth. And so that's kind of getting us an idea what the gate's going to look like.
How neat is that?
How neat is that? I'll just throw that on the floor there.
It's texturing.
Here we go. So, what time we got?
7:12.
7:12. A fireball shot out?
Shootout.
Shootout.
Oh.
Wow. I don't know, buddy. So I think what we'll do now is punch and drift a couple more holes. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a great plan.
So what we need is our patented Christ-centered Ironworks square punch.
Not sponsored.
SpongeBob square punch. And the really, really, really crappy square drift.
There you go.
But it works. And so what I'm doing is making every one of those across there, and then I'll make the tenons down at the bottom so that they're all equal across the top. Again, what we talked about was, the twisting shortens up the material. So if I cut it all then, I'm kind of out of luck.
See you, Dana.
So,
Dana,
headed out?
Dana.
All right, buddy. Take care, man. But yeah, that's kind of the idea, is just doing, like we're punching holes. I can't just go and punch all the holes at once because it just keeps stretching the material out. So I have to punch a hole, measure, punch a hole, measure. Same way with the styles. You got the rails, we punch the hole individually, and then the styles, you cut one tenon, or make one tenon, do your twists, and then you make your bottom tenon so that they're equal. So, hopefully.
We hope.
Yeah, I don't know, Wayne. It's not necessary for there to be, I don't say something flammable in the water, but it could actually even be a matter of, for lack of a better term, gassing. So in other words, the piece itself caused a vapor lock or a vapor gap, and when that water comes back together, now if it was a fireball, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only other way that is that the oxygen and a hot material and the oxygen, I mean, that's the only way I can think of. You know who I'll bet has the answer for that?
Who?
Anson.
Anson?
Yeah.
I was going to say, maybe if you had an oil quench, like how our oil and water quench are right next to each other, you stick it down in there and some of the oil on top caught.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, or if there was something on your iron or
Yeah.
something like that on the steel that, I don't know.
Interesting. It's all chemistry and physics.
That's right.
Say ring the bell. That's a Papa quote.
Yeah. How about that? That was Eli quoting his papaw. One of the best guys you guys never met.
That could be paint. If you had some paint overspray. Good.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I talked to Eli earlier and kind of debated doing the punching and the drifting, more punching and drifting on the live stream, and I thought I'd go ahead and do them, and then I thought, well, if I'm doing the styles and I get done with some of them, I'll just kind of hold off. So that's kind of why. I think that's going to be a good look.
Yeah,
with the alternating twists.
Mm-hmm. It's a very good idea.
Thank you very little. Movie quote?
Huh?
You know the movie quote?
No. I've just heard you say it throughout my entire
Caddyshack.
childhood. There you go.
Chevy Chase. Anson says, I'm going to give that a test someday.
Yeah.
Dude, how do I make things flammable? Let me find out. Let's find out. A 1, 2. Hot. It is hot over top of that steel. Okay, we started it. You started it. I don't care who started it.
Who stopped?
Who stopped? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Wasn't me.
Looks like we're having a little buffering issue again.
What's that?
For some reason, anytime switching cameras, it's maybe struggling a little bit.
You know what? You did a. We did an update, didn't we?
We did.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Water and an unstable nuclear meltdown. Not good. Well, I would have to agree.
I think anything with an unstable nuclear meltdown is not good.
You know if we're up?
Huh?
Are we up?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're still on the stream. It's just, it may be the video's buffering like that.
Yeah. Yeah, square punching is fun, but, you know, got to make sure you got it. You know, it's, I just looked at this one, and I know I'm just a little bit to one side. So there's a few ways to correct it, but you're kind of get what you get once you get it started.
Yeah.
There's only a couple ways to fix it.
Is the stream working for everybody? You guys still seeing buffering?
Yeah, check in. Just make sure we're not having some major issues.
Yeah, we'll check. Is your phone on the Wi-Fi? Yeah, maybe turn the Wi-Fi off and reduce what's on it.
Did you do a speed test?
Oh no, I was just gonna check and see the. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I think so. Cool, cool.
Well done, Anson.
Looks like. Live update. Looks like we might be having some.
What's that?
I said a live update. Looks like we will have some new video and pictures coming in shortly.
Oh.
Yeah. Some product pictures and. Yeah. Yeah. Abby said everything looks good to me except for the two goons. Dang it, I was just about to compliment you.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Turned out really good. Some product pictures up. Yeah. So definitely be checking out the website here soon. We shall have some products. Good deal, Abigail. Way to go.
Good job.
Good job. Thanks, Anson.
Being a little persnickety, as they say.
Punching through?
Yeah.
Huh.
There it went. There it went. Okay. Another square hole. Actually centered up a little bit on the back side, so we're going to be okay.
Ooh. Wayne said he had 222 punched holes and rivets on smoker boxes.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
On a what?
Smoker boxes? I'm guessing like fire smokers.
Yeah.
Anson said you have a bug on your back.
I heard it.
Did you?
Yeah. Do I still?
I don't know. I don't believe so.
Yeah, I heard this. Meing.
Huh, I didn't even see it.
Big bug, apparently.
like the vice presidential debate. Fly
What?
on, the VP debate. The fly on Mike Pence's head. There you go. Does it show up on there? Yeah. Look. Oh, it just flew away right there at the end of it.
Oh. Yeah, Wayne, we love working at that purple heat. That's for sure.
Said it was like a beetle or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, June bug.
Yeah, he's
We've
a
been
little
having
late.
a lot of Asian stink beetles.
Oh, the stink bugs?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Man, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
Those and freaking crane flies have been crazy.
Crane flies, yep.
At least it's not cicadas.
Huh?
At least it's not cicadas.
That is true. Or black flies.
Yeah.
Chris still in here?
Yeah.
I'll bet they get black flies horrible up there.
Really?
I wonder if they do. I wonder if Alberta does or not.
Mm.
Chris, answer that question. I know.
You see it? Do you see it? Look on there. Right by your strap. Right where the comment is on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so we are in the midst of preparing for a pretty big, hopefully, a pretty big show, demo, and we're trying to put stock together, inventory together. So that's been a lot of fun. Because, basically up until now, we've kind of just been piecing it. Like, hey, I'll make 3 or 4 S-hooks, or, I'll make a wall hook. Now, when you're going to need, you think, 25 of these or 20 of those, it's like, yeah, okay. Now we got to get down to business.
Yep. Night, Anson.
Is he leaving out?
Yep.
All right, buddy. Take care, man. I sure appreciate you and all that you do, especially in the veteran community. Man, you are top notch. Thank you, buddy. Well, we haven't seen James has been welding but listening. Excellent. We haven't seen some of our more regulars in this evening.
Yeah?
Well, you guys are regulars.
Yeah.
Our irregular regulars.
Yeah. We get the B squad in here.
What's that?
I said we need to get some of the B squad in here.
Yeah.
Adam and Hans and Yamez. Who else are we missing?
Didn't count. Just using the square punch as a bit of a drift for a moment, so. I'll be able to get the drift in good this next time and start drifting.
There you go, Wayne. Just put the Facebook. Facebook I have not put a lot of focus in on just yet. I need to get better at that as well. But yeah, the link for the Facebook page is also up there. Need to do that. Need to do a Facebook work on day. Get
Okay.
some of our stuff ready
Yeah.
on that as well.
Yeah, Wayne, the Facebook page for us is actually, we got to switch that. It's actually associated with Michelle and I's Facebook page, and it's connected that way. And so we're trying to find a way to separate those two so you guys can go to Bar Run Forge. I mean, if you type in Bar Run Forge, I don't know.
I just put it in the chat.
Okay.
The link should be up there.
All right.
Maybe.
Maybe.
See if it's in on the. No, for some reason it didn't show up. Let me try again. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, and if you guys would, if you have the idea or the inkling to do that, kind of keep us in your thoughts and prayers for November the 21st. It's kind of a let's see. Let's see what happens. And so we're kind of excited about that. I had between 7 and 9 different demos and shows planned for this year and scheduled for this year, and they all got canceled. So I'm really hoping this kind of sparks things off a little bit. One of the hopes for this next week or two, actually, as we talked about, there's a great big door to go in the front. It's 8 foot tall, big steel 8 foot tall door.
It's a big one.
That's so that we can get the power hammer in. We can't get the power hammer in here until the door is tall enough. And then once we get the power hammer in, I got to pour some concrete to hold the power hammer. So, and then once we get the door in, we're going to get the ceiling taken care of. Yeah, the hammer is just, I think it's a Harbor Freight cross peen. I use it basically just to drive stuff with. And I've used it before. It's a good hammer. It's a good enough hammer. I think Eli's got the same one that he rehandled for himself. And I seem to, I kind of like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does the job fairly decently.
Yeah, you get that lucky.
What's up?
That maybe drifted in one shot.
Oh.
Yep, it'll be drifted through on the next one, so we'll be good there.
Okay, the Facebook link should be up there now. So, if you feel so inclined to like the Facebook page, we appreciate it. Hopefully this week I can get in on that and figure some stuff out and get the Facebook page looking good too. Jeez, website, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
One of these days we figure out what we're doing in the blacksmith shop, huh?
I know. Business cards.
Yeah.
Advertising.
I appreciate that, Wayne. Definitely.
Yep. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Rob.
Yep, Rob liked it.
While that's going, no, I'm going to hit that at the end. What's our time?
7:34.
Okay. Yeah. A word from Troy at the end. How about that?
What do we get? What version of Troy? What hat?
What
hat?
hat
do we get from Troy?
Oh, what hat?
Hat. The dad hat, the preacher hat, the blacksmith hat.
I'm going to go with blacksmith hat.
Blacksmith hat? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Farmer hat.
Yeah, not the farmer hat.
The plumber hat.
This will be what?
You had the plumber hat and the electrician hat on today.
Yeah, I had the electrician hat on, had the plumber hat on today.
Yeah.
I
had the feed slinging hat.
Yeah, today, last couple of days, I've been kind of doing some wiring here in the shop. We're anticipating all new service coming back here, better service. we're working off of
Which means nuke air
the
compressor.
48-year-old electrical farm guys throw it in the ground, and then add on to it, and then add on to that, and add on to that stuff. The old fuse box thing with spider web wiring in it, bare wires, and so I at least got rid of that and kind of moved some stuff around, rewired the whole. This entire barn has been completely rewired. There's nothing left of the old wiring in here. So that was part of today in anticipation of upgrading the wiring here, the service back here. So that was the purpose of that. Got some 7/8 coil spring. Wow. That's some serious coil spring.
Yeah, no kidding.
That is some serious coil spring. That doesn't count. Neither does that.
See you later, Jeff.
Jeff, great to have you in here, man. Really appreciate you coming in and being with us here in the community. That's fantastic, man. Appreciate it. All right, so we got a square drifted hole. I think I'm going to put that back in there. See if we can't make that a little bit cleaner. And we may move on to that. We've got one more marked off on that other piece. So, yeah, may move to that one. Go ahead and drift that one out. I think all in told there's 9 holes. Let me check here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 holes to drift on top and bottom. So there's a total of 18 holes, square holes to drift. See, I did that math. Did you catch that?
Quite good.
Man.
Even for Lynchburg.
What was that?
I said even for Lynchburg.
Yes. Lynchburg clay. Lynchburg clay. You got to get that in there.
Everybody around the Sardinia area calls it Berg.
Berg.
Berg. There you go. Wayne said he got a bunch of old 60s trucks, scored the front springs.
Man.
That's solid.
I bet they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fixed it right up, pretty much. Okay, there's that one. We got 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, and we'll go ahead and drift this one. See if we can go 4 and 3.
Scored a sizable chunk of metal from work the other day for 25 cents. And when I say chunk of metal, it's probably what? Close to an inch thick and
Oh yeah, it's at
Yeah.
least an inch thick and about 5 or so, 5.5 wide.
It's a bush hog blade.
Yeah, it's a bush hog blade.
Yeah, a big bush hog blade.
Or some may call it brush hog.
Yeah, something like that. Either way, it's a big old chunk of steel.
Yes.
Probably break one of our shoulders. But hey, big chunk of steel for 25 cents. I'm sure you can find something to use for it.
Yeah, that's very good. I mean, it's good to have people who kind of have that thought in mind. We're excited because when we talked to you about the blacksmith shop, the old blacksmith shop that across from us, the folks who own that have basically said, go through and find whatever you want out in there where the shop was. If you find old steel, wrought iron, whatever, take it, use it. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I think I saw 2 pieces of riveted truss beam out in there.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what I'd do with it, but I wouldn't want to just just scrap that, forget
Yeah.
that. You know?
No, it's showpiece. I mean, shoot.
Yeah.
Just hang it up for decoration or something.
This is it's like 25 foot long.
Yeah. You know. Make
Where are you
decoration
hanging
out of it.
that?
I don't know. Up in the ceiling.
I don't know. I mean, put it up against here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can find something to do with it.
Bless y'all's heart. You come in and hang out with us.
Look at this decoration, and then keep looking at it.
Yeah. You guys actually came in and joined us.
Yeah. Hey, there are still people watching our channel after me making 1.5 railroad spike hooks last week.
Yeah, Kelly, man, that is going to be cool.
Yeah,
and
for
we're
sure.
hoping to do that in the spring, kind of before everything gets green. There are trees around, so we want to be really, really careful about the area, and that we don't cause any kind of problem there. But we want to try to do that fairly early in the year. So yeah, that's going to be really, really cool. And we don't know if that'll be a live stream or if that'll be a video. We'll see what sort of signal we can get over there and go from there.
Yep. Crawford.
Mr. Crawford. Yeah, similar to 5160, right? On the 7/8 coil spring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have any other news?
What's that?
Do you have any other news?
Not
share?
that I can see. Not that I can see.
Yeah, before the snakes get moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 48-inch long wrought. Wow. Wayne, that is super cool, man. Oh, man. Rob, that would be amazing. To be able to harvest some stuff off of that old wrought iron bridge. Just a chunk. Just anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, the bush hog blade being 4140.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be right.
Yeah.
That would be right. Which, you guys know the steel stuff better than I do. That would make several things really, really well. Obviously, knife steel.
Yeah.
If you were going to make like a kukri or something like that, it would also be a striking blade. That would probably work good for that.
Hmm.
Speaking of tongs.
Uh-oh, yeah. Introduced last week, but
I'm going to show them again.
Yep.
There you go.
Throw it up here.
Huh?
Let me throw it up here. Oh, yeah. Bring them up
and they've been used.
Bring them up to the camera.
Okay.
Up to this one.
I really don't want to, but.
All right. Whatever.
They've been used. I mean, they got wax and all kinds of stuff on them.
Yeah.
And so there you go. Thrown out range with the little kind of ball end finials on them. I didn't, go crazy on finish with files and stuff like that. But flat jaw tongs, and they work really good, man. They locked in nice. Yeah, made them out of big chunk of, like, what was it, like 3/4 rebar or something like that.
Sucker was huge. Rob said, speaking in tongs.
Speaking in tongs. Oh, my gosh. All right, see if we can get this one centered up. Without hitting myself in the face with the hammer. Yep. We got a good start on this one. I got a friend who goes to our church. He's a mechanic, and every once in a while he'll call, or I'll talk to him, and he'll say he's got coil springs, so he takes them off, and it's kind of a hassle for him to get to the scrap yard, so he basically keeps the coil spring around for me, and I pretty much just almost exclusively use that material for punches, chisels, that kind of tooling. So, I pretty much, as far as that goes, pretty much an endless supply of that. It would take me a while to run out of. No, I know, Mr. Crawford. I know it was rebar. I know, but
Practice.
No.
Yeah?
There is rebar that is of good quality. There's something about the ribbing, counting of the ribs or the style of the ribs, that tells you the tensile strength of rebar. And generally, when it's up to that 5/8, 3/4, 1 inch rebar, it is not the kind of rebar like this. It's not your crumble up kind of junky rebar. So this particular piece of rebar is of good quality. And I've got 3 or 4 pieces of it, so I plan on making more. See if I've got it. Another chunk of that laying here.
I wonder what you did with it.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Big old buddy.
Yeah. So it is, in fact, 3/4. And that's the length that it was. So, it's like 16 inches of 3/4 rebar, and something to do with the way the patterns are set on, so that when somebody grabs the rebar, they can tell what it is. And this is good stuff. So, as far as rebar is concerned.
Wow.
Yeah, recycled railroad track. So it's stuff that can be definitely good and tough.
Yeah.
For sure. And look, that kind of rebar, structural rebar, is designed to have tensile strength. That's what it's there for. Some of the other stuff that you're just throwing in your concrete for your home projects and things like that, it's just slight reinforcement. When you get up to the bigger stuff, it's designed to have tensile strength. In fact, some of those forms will actually put pull it out, and then when the concrete sets, they let it relax. It actually pulls the concrete in what they call pre-stressed concrete. That's how they do that. They kind of tighten it up to begin with.
Crawford said, "How do you tell if it's male rebar or female rebar?"
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here we go.
Here it comes.
I don't know. Let's hear it.
I'm going to read some of this stuff here in just a minute.
He said, "Count the ribs."
Count the ribs. Well played, sir.
Very good.
Well played.
A joke for the blacksmith and preacher.
There you go. Just broke loose. Got him. All right. Well, we'll heat that back up again, and we'll start the drifting process. Meanwhile. Little Super Friends.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Do you know who the voice of that was?
No.
Another connection. There you go. Ted Knight from the Mary Tyler Moore Show and Caddyshack. Judge Smales from Caddyshack.
Huh.
Yep.
There you go.
Meanwhile. Anyway, how do you tell? There we go. If the groove is generally mild carbon. Okay. I just read James's response.
Hardened woodpecker lips.
Yep. Uses railroad track and shovels and axes. Awesome. Very good. Where is what, Rob? Am I missing something?
I don't know.
Where is that?
Maybe Union Tool Company?
Oh, okay. Maybe he's asking that.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah. Are you calling?
Because it's not all about me, right?
Yeah. Ooh. The challenge. You finished drifting that one through?
Huh?
Are you going to finish drifting that one through?
Yeah, I'll finish drifting that one and then do our quick little chat. Oh, yeah, 754.
Union Tool.
Yeah, there's some of that stuff out there, James, that is pretty doggone tough. If you watch Joey Vandersteeg, he does like a whole section of stuff where only thing he uses is rebar. He got a hold of some rebar that he did some strength tests and tensile strength tests and hardening tests and things like that on. He got a hold of some good stuff, and he just forced the heck out of it, man. He was making all kinds of stuff. Little heat to it there. Yeah, I'll try to get this drifted here fairly quick and get on to our quick chat.
Fireside chat.
Yeah.
Forge side chat.
If you guys will hang with me, just stick close with me here. I got a hole punched. I just need to drift it, and then we need to chat, all of us.
Looks looks to be 13.
13. All right. Guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah. What's up?
You read Crawford's comment.
Yeah. Yes, James, he has rebar fever, so to speak. He got a hold of some good material, that's all I know. All right. We're about there. I think we're going to drift it all in one heat. That's the hope. Have I mentioned how much I appreciate you guys? I do. I appreciate you quite a lot.
I appreciate you. And you.
A lot.
And you. And you, and you, and you, and whatever, up to 13. Appreciate all y'all.
May not happen. Hold for a second heat.
What's that?
I said, I have to go for another heat. All right, let's get her in here, get her done. Stick with me. Stick with me. I promise. You'll be all right. Yes, word on moving the power hammer. As I talked about before, the number one goal, get the door done. The door is supposed to be, we're going to try to get that done in the next few days, actually. And if I can get that done, then I can get the hammer in here. I also need to pour a little bit of concrete for the hammer. So
cut a little bit of concrete.
Huh?
And cut a little bit of concrete.
And cut a little bit of concrete, yes. So, yes, probably the power hammer will probably be in here within a couple weeks, if not sooner. All right, let's give it a shot.
Pardon me, I was killing a bug. Pie-yow, dude. Isn't that the Cajun thing?
Yeah.
Pie-yow. See you, Rob.
All right, you have punch drifted holes, so that's good.
Hey, just in time for us to close.
Who's that?
The Flux Master himself.
All right, so here's the deal. I'm glad that you are here. Roy, thank you so much for joining in. I know things are busy and hectic for you. So here's the situation. We need your help. We need your help. We are currently, I think, around 152 in the subscriber list. We have plans for 250.
Giveaways.
Giveaways.
Big
and live stream, things like that. Here's the deal. We want to push. We want to push this channel tremendously. We're going to continue to do more videos. We're going to continue to do more live streams. We're going to get more information out there. Man, oh man, we want to do this top notch. So we need your help. I started the channel last March, I believe it was. This past March. Not even 10 months ago.
Yeah.
So we're hoping. We want to shoot for it. We want to shoot big. We want to hit those marks. We want to hit the marks where not only just being monetized, but being able to be a channel out there to be seen. Our hope is that we have the opportunity to put out great content, an opportunity for you guys to join in, for others to join in. And the real hope of this channel is to encourage and lift each other up, and also in the process get others involved in the art of blacksmithing, the craft of blacksmithing. We want to promote that. And obviously, being ministers and Christian men, we want to promote the cause of Christ. So here's where we need your help. First of all, you guys know that there's an option to donate the tips. That's not just what we're talking about. The only reason we would do that is so that we can put together some of the technology and some of the other items here in the shop to continue to make the product better. We need likes, shares, subscriptions. We need you guys to pop out there and tell other people, hey, join us on Thursday nights. Come together. If nothing else, to chat and make fun of me. I don't care. I can't tell you how much fun this is. This is an amazing thing for me to be able to do. And I'm here to tell you, to take right at a year ago, I mean, literally, I came back here to the barn and I talked to my mom and my wife and I said, can we do this? Can I, kind of gut this place out and start fresh? I was out here in the cold last year trying to frame up walls and put insulation in and rewire this thing. And I thought, man, this is what I really want to do. And now that we're, a year into working out here in the shop, and 8 to 10 months into working through YouTube, we're in. Eli's here with me now. This is something that we are fully and wholeheartedly passionate about. We're passionate about the craft of blacksmithing. We're passionate about doing not just the live streams, and that's something we've been kind of focusing on lately, and we want to do more videos for you as well. But this is important to us. And, if it is something that you guys enjoy, if it's something that if nothing else, you get an opportunity to come in and on the chats and raise questions. Look, I'm not a professional. I'm not Roy. I don't do this for a living. I'm not the John Switzers and the Joeys and all those other people who we talk about, who we look for the information about blacksmithing. I have just over a year's worth of experience in blacksmithing. But this is a craft that I'm passionate about, something I want to push forward and want to go moving forward. So, man, I really just want to hit those marks. I want to hit that 250 and just bump right on the 500. And I'll be honest with you, my ultimate goal right now is at the 1-year anniversary of the channel, somewhere around March, I want to be at 1,000. That's just all there is to it. I want to be at 1,000. I want to hit that mark, and I want to go straight to it and beyond. It's just exciting for me, man. I love doing this. I look forward to Thursday. I can't tell you how much I look forward to Thursday. Number one, to hang out with Eli, but hang out with you guys, get in the blacksmith shop and do these things. So, with that being said, I don't want to belabor that point anymore. If you want to, man, just get out there and support this channel so much. And I know some other guys, that's not been their thing, where they're great blacksmiths, but the channel is not where they want to go. And I've guys like Evan at Oddwood, man, what a great job he does as a blacksmith. But the YouTube thing is just not for them. We want to do this. We want to really push this channel. And I know that's hard when some of the other guys have channels you're trying to push. Roy's here with us and tens of thousands of subscribers and does a phenomenal job. And I know you got to start somewhere, and Roy would probably be the first person to tell you that. We're here. We want to do this. And so this is what we're asking of you, to get out there and push us and support us. Man, you guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely, this community is an amazing thing, and I want to promote it. I want others to see. That's why when I see other people who are not already a part of the community, I want to drag them in and show them what amazing people you guys are. Roy, I appreciate that. That was, you guys, you've been a great supporter of the channel as well. The one time, the one particular time that you shared the stream, our subscribership went up tens, and for us as a small channel, that makes a big difference. Our watch time and people joining in, that's as simple as sharing the stream, and that's one of the things I'd really say to you guys. Is it's something that you really enjoy about our channel, and we want to continue to make the channel better. Look, we don't want you guys to see purple heat forever. We want you to see what the actual color of the steel is, which means we got to get rid of the cheapo web cameras here on the sides and over the top of the anvil. We want to do those things for you so that you can enjoy it, and make some changes here in the shop as well. But man, we're blessed. We're blessed to be able to do this. By God's grace, I'd be able to stand here and tell you about what I've done. And there's going to come a stream very soon. And I think I've decided to do this in a stream. I haven't really talked about this with Eli. That makes a producer go, oh, yeah. Right? I have a story, my personal story, and I've thought about doing it actually in a video, but I'm very convinced that one of these upcoming, being November and Thanksgiving, all that kind of stuff, I think I want to do one to kind of tell my story and about my life and to share with you guys all the blessings that I get to share on a regular basis. Man.
One point I want to hit on, sorry to interrupt you.
No, please.
Wayne, in specifically, it just kind of came up to me, and of course, right after Roy said something, the fact that Wayne is on our channel, because Roy helped share our channel, but two, what he mentioned earlier about I put these streams on, I come to this community whenever, having a rough time or, something's on your mind. To me, that resonates a lot because, like I told you guys last week when I was in the shop, that's what I did. Anytime I was going through something, in my freshman year of high school, we were getting ready to plan to move from this farm, and our old farm across the way. That was something I was very kind of on the fence about, not very excited about, moving from the place that I had lived and loved my entire life to a new chapter of my life. To deal with those things, I went to the shop. I built stuff. I worked on stuff and just tinkered, and that's how I dealt with stuff. So, like you mentioned earlier, it's amazing to see the community pulling together for each other. That's awesome in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And, James is on here, and I remember seeing him part of the hashtag make the two things for a friend. the two things for a friend, and there weren't too many videos submitted to that, but one of them was him receiving a propane forge. You know,
Yeah.
Somebody thought enough of him and thought enough of the challenge to send him a forge. That's part of this community, and that's part of what I want to really promote, is to tell you guys what an amazing thing not only the craft is, but the community is. I actually just had email communication with Jessica today at Christ Centered Ironworks, Roy, about something that we've talked about doing. And so, things like that I'm absolutely thrilled about, the opportunity, just even the possibility of doing. So, again, we love you guys. I don't want to belabor the point too much. We're about 10 or 11 after 8 here. And I'll say the word. We love you guys. It really means a lot to us. And I've bragged about the community and the people on here to so many other people, within our church community and other places. There's nothing like it, and I'm just so amazed and so impressed to be and blessed to be a part of the blacksmithing community. If there's anything you guys need, and we say this every time, if there's anything you guys need, look, you have my personal cell phone number. You have our address. You have our email. You have this channel. If there's anything that we can do to help, even if it's just praying or a way to connect you with somebody else or something else, please do not hesitate. A Thursday night live stream is not the only thing that we're about. We are about so much more, and we want to promote that to you guys. Again, not to belabor the point, but we're so blessed to have you here. Please like, share, subscribe. Let's build each other up. All right? If there be no further business, Eli, then let's tell these fine people to have a great evening or a great morning, no matter what the case may be. God bless you all, and we will see you right back here next Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if not sooner. God bless. Bye-bye.